Good morning, guys. Back again at the 6 a.m. start. As you can tell, it's not so dark right now, so I can actually see you. But so I'm just going on a quick walk to get my body going, get everything firing. I will run you through a whole day. It's a Saturday, so it's a bit of a lenient day, so there's not much work going on, so I can show you like a whole relaxed kind of day, what I'm going to eat today, how I'm going to train, when I'm going to eat, update, because I have been suffering from I.B.S, also like intolerance to foods to the extreme now. I'm so intolerant to most foods that I can't even eat majority of the foods that are about without being in excruciating agony. But I've had loads of blood tests done, and on Thursday I'm getting my results back. I'm pretty convinced that I know it's an autoimmune disorder, and which would be the cause of a lot of problems. But regardless, I still have to fix myself with my lifestyle and my eating. Now, I haven't eaten refined sugars or junk food in like 2 years, and I mean religiously. So I have been really, really strict with my food for such a long time now, and it's made pretty much no difference. Because the thing is, if you have an autoimmune disease, so say hyperthyroidism or hyperthyroidism, where you have an overactive or underactive thyroid, what happens is you can have different sensitivities for different types of food. So even things like strawberries can upset it, or soya milk, or just random things. But depending on which one you have to go to a certain diet. So right now I'm just waiting to figure out which one it is, and then once I know, then I can go down the route of which diet I have to stick to for the rest of my life. So with all that being said, I like to start the morning off with a walk. I'm currently doing 1,200 steps a day, and so I like to start first thing in the morning, because it's hard to get all those steps in. I find myself it's hard to get the steps in, because I used to be like only able to I think at some point I only had like 200 steps a day in my step calendar, so that's quite funny. It's gone from that, and then obviously because of the pandemic I started doing about 10,000 a day, and then that slowly creeped up to now doing 12,000. So it's surprising, if you just do a little bit at a time and start at your own pace, how all of a sudden you can just do these big amounts of walks. And also, getting outside when the sun is coming up helps your body release release hormones that allow your body to wake up, the same way as when you go out at night time before bed. The darkness helps you start going to sleep. So it's all good. It's all part of a nice wake up and a nice going to sleep. So, because obviously, as you know, sleep is really important to mental, body and soul health. So I'm completely trying to heal myself, mind, body and soul. So I will show you today what I'm implementing in my life to do all of those things. Now, I'm not just saying I'm doing these. This is not just to show you, oh, look all the stuff I'm doing. I genuinely am, day to day, doing these things, and I can fit them in my day. Some days is really hard when I've got busy days because I still have a family to look after. I still have to go to work. I still have to do all the other things that I do. But I can manage to get to do these things because I put them first. I don't sit and watch Netflix. I don't spend an hour on my phone in the morning looking through Facebook. I spend that time working on myself because my health has been declining, and I'm important, and I need to put myself first. So we're going to go on this little walk, and then we're going to get back, and I will show you how because I'm on a 16/8 fasting at the moment, so I fast for 16 hours and then I eat for 8 hours. So I'm on a fast, so I can't even have a cup of tea in the morning, which is very devastating for anyone of you who know me. I love a cup of tea when I wake up, or a coffee. I can have a black coffee, but I don't live for them, so I just have a glass of water, get my wellies on, my welly boots on, get my welly boots on, and come outside. I've just ordered some running trainers, which should be here on Monday, for doing running on the roads, because the shoes I had just, I've done it enough times now that I'm committed to running and walking, that I'm like, right, I should buy a pair of shoes to help me now. So I bought a pair of shoes, and they should be coming soon, so then I can get a bit of road running doing, because they've got like the special cushions on them. And obviously I feel like the worst of the winter is over. It's getting lighter every day. It's not so much coldness out. It's cold. It's cold, don't get me wrong. Still wrapped up, but it's not as cold. And once you're running, you don't feel the cold as much. So I'm excited about them coming, but yes. So let's enjoy our walk for a moment. Enjoy being in the presence of nature, because I do like being outside in nature. And then we will go inside, and I will show you what I'm eating, how I'm eating, and when I'm eating, because this is all very important to heal myself and heal my gut. So let's go.
that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes.
tablets. They're mebeverine hydrochloride. They're supposed to help every time I have food, so I have to take one before I eat my meals to help with I.B.S. So, at the moment I'm not feeling very well. I'm having a lot of blood tests taken. I don't know if I've already said in this vlog, but I had a load of blood tests taken because I'm pretty sure I've got polycystic ovaries and an autoimmune disease, and it's really starting to affect me, and I'm trying my best by healing myself with food and making sure I look after my mind, body and soul. So I'm taking this day really gently, and I've decided that I'm going to use the little, we have a steamer, so I'm going to use that. So hopefully that will make me feel a bit better. So let's go and see what fun we can have. This is my first time using it, so. a walk number 2 has now commenced. So I like to have a walk, especially after eating some food. It helps with my digestion. But because I live in England, it is currently raining. So it's absolutely horrible weather outside. But it doesn't stop me, because if I didn't go out just because it was wet, I'd never go out. So, you know, the fun thing about getting a little bit soggy is when you get home and you can snuggle up afterwards. But yeah, so it's a bit windy, but we're going to plow on, get our steps in. Every day, you just do a little bit each day, and then it all equates at the end of the week. I just take it day by day. So I'm just going to go for a little walk at the moment because my joints are really painful today. So too much activities. So I'm just going to have a nice, without this umbrella going everywhere, I'm going to have a nice quiet walk, 10-15 minutes. Just let my food go down and all my digestion start working, and then I might go in and watch a movie. So that sums up today. Basically, that's an easy Sunday in my life. I'm gonna go and sit and have a cup of tea, some peppermint tea to help with my digestion, and watch Chainsaw Massacre, and then head up to bed and get some good rest if I can. But yeah, that was the day, my Sunday. I started eating at 11 and I finished at 7 p.m. So I fast for the next 16 hours, and then I break my fast again with my apple cider vinegar and my keto coffee. And then I start the cycle all over again. So I'm hopefully healing myself for polycystic ovaries, but like I said, I get my results on Thursday. So we'll go from there. But till then, thanks for joining me again on A Day in the Life. I love you lots and take care of yourself, okay?